y'all, welcome back to Light and Heavy. Today's day 18 of the Total Consecration series, and I have to be honest, I am really feeling it today. I don't want to say the grind, but I definitely feel Satan tempting me to just be like, you don't have to pray the rosary today. Oh, you don't need to really sit and pray and read and meditate on the Total Consecration. And that's when I realized I really need to do this all the more. And so I sat down and really prayed on it and really read it. And it was I think the reason why it was also difficult because it was kind of all over the place. It first talked about, don't lead others to sin, especially children. And then it talked about brotherly correction, and then talked about the faith of a mustard seed. And then it talked about the last part with St. Louis de Montfort, where he talks about, what was it? It was about how we should be enduring all these trials and tribulations in life because they're going to fleet so quickly, just especially in the grand scheme of all eternity. But even those little ones, they come and go. So to try and pinpoint a theme or an idea was a little hard, but I think the two things that stood out to me, one is the brotherly correction. I feel that today's society, I think in general, all adults have a hard time taking correction. I don't know why when we were kids. I think it's because we seek the approval of people when we were younger, and then when we become adults, we have this in our head that we think we know everything or that we're above being corrected. And so that's where I think, especially for me, I want to constantly seek out humility, but also seek out where I can do better, where I can improve, but then not just listen to it, but actually put it into practice. So if someone says, hey, Jason, you're not really paying attention, then I probably should do that better and actually put it into practice. And then the other thing is just about the end, what St. Louis de Montfort said about, really enduring these trials and tribulations. And he talked about whatever it is in life, those little things, those work-related things, family things, global pandemic things, because as crazy as the last several months have been in the world, this is just a drop in the bucket for all eternity. There's been many things, many worse things. I was actually reading some church history today, and it was in the Middle Ages talking about the Black Plague and how that destroyed and killed a quarter of the population of the entire continent of Europe. It's not to trivialize what's going on in the world, not hardly at all, but when we compare it and we look at it in the grand scheme of all of human history, it's just going to be a blip in the radar. And then when we look at it in the context of eternity and how we are going to handle ourselves today and how we're going to look to heaven, well, God willing, we'll get to see the beatific vision and be just engulfed in Him for all eternity. This is nothing. Okay, compadres, I think that will do it. So please pray for me. I'm just feeling tired. Maybe I didn't get enough sleep. I don't know. But if you can please just pray for me, for my spiritual strength. Pray for my family, first and foremost, my children and my wife who have to put up with me. And know that I'm praying for all of you. And if you're still watching, the last thing totally has nothing to do with the Total Consecration, but it's something that I've been really dying to talk about. One is, if you're a fan of my channel and you've watched some of my older episodes, I have not talked about it on this channel yet, but I've moved my set into a different room in my house, and with that I've got bare walls, as you may have seen and noticed, and I've got stuff to hang up, stuff from previous pilgrimages, but I can't decide. Do I want to put it right above my computer screen, right up there, this nice wall, empty wall, or over here on this empty wall next to the door? So if you have a preference, or if you think, hey, this stuff, it's like crucifixes, images of Our Lady, pictures, different frames, all that kind of stuff, would it work better here or right above there? I don't know. Leave a comment down below. Let me know. That'll do it. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until tomorrow, I'll see you all later. God bless. Bye.